The universe does not keep score. It spins, expands, ignites stars in the vastness of its dreams, and I, Albert Einstein, have felt its boundless pulse in every question I dare to ask. Yet you, standing in the shadow of your own life, feel behind, trapped by the weight of time, the race you think you're losing. I tell you now, from the heart of a man who reshaped the cosmos, the race is an illusion. You are not behind. You are exactly where the universe needs you to be, poised on the edge of your own becoming. The stars do not rush, and neither must you. Your potential is not measured by clocks or comparisons. It is measured by the fire in your soul, the dreams that refuse to fade. Picture a seed buried in the earth, unseen, unhurried. It does not compare itself to the towering trees above. It simply grows, breaking through stone, reaching for light it cannot yet see. That is you. The feeling of being behind is not a verdict. It is a call to grow, to move, to trust the rhythm of your own journey. I know this feeling. I was no prodigy in my youth, no shining star of academia. My ideas were slow to form, my path unclear. Yet I trusted the spark within me, the imagination that saw beyond what was known. You carry that same spark. It is the part of you that dreams when the world says you're too late, that dares when the world says you've missed your chance. The world loves to measure you by age, by achievements, by the milestones others have crossed. It tells you you're behind because you haven't arrived, because your life doesn't match the stories you see. But those stories are not your truth. I ignored the world's measures when I chased questions no one else asked, when I dared to imagine a universe where time could bend. Your truth is not in what you haven't done. It is in what you can still become. Belief is your anchor, not in where you stand now, but in the vastness of where you can go. You are not behind. You are unfolding, like a star forming in the dark. Belief is not a luxury. It is a necessity. It is the courage to trust that your journey, however winding, is yours alone. The world will point to your delays, your detours, and call them proof of failure. I know this well. My theories were mocked, my progress slow, yet I held fast to the vision within me. You must do the same. The feeling of being behind is not a wall. It is a doorway. Step through it. Trust that every step you've taken, every moment you've lived, has shaped you for this moment. You are not late. You are right on time, ready to claim the life that waits for you. That life begins with vision. Not a vague hope, but a vivid, unshakable image of the person you were born to be. Close your eyes. See it. Not the gaps, not the years you think you've lost, but the destination. Is it a legacy of love that outlives you? A creation that shifts the world? A quiet life of meaning built on purpose and joy? Whatever it is, hold it close. Let it guide you. My vision was a universe where the impossible became possible, and it carried me through decades of doubt. Your vision is your rebellion against the lie that you're behind, your refusal to let time define your worth. But vision without action is a star that never shines. The world will tempt you to wait, to mourn the time you think you've lost. I know this temptation. I could have lingered in regret, in the years I spent searching for answers that eluded me. But I chose to move, to write one more equation, to ask one more question. Action is not about speed. It is about persistence. It is the choice to honor your vision, to take one step, however small, toward the life you see. You are not behind because you haven't arrived. You are behind only if you stop moving. Movement requires discipline, the quiet promise to show up for your dreams, even when the world feels heavy. My desk was a chaos of papers, my mind a storm of ideas, yet I returned to the work day after day. Discipline is not a punishment, it is a gift. It is the choice to act when the feeling of being behind threatens to paralyze you, to build your life brick by brick, moment by moment. The life you seek is not found in grand leaps, but in the small, steady choices that shape it. Every step you take is a defiance of time, a declaration that your potential is not bound by the past. The path is not smooth. It twists through valleys of doubt, over peaks of fear, into places where the world's judgment feels like a weight you cannot bear. I walked such paths, my footsteps faltering as I grappled with ideas too vast for my mind to hold. But I learned this: the struggle is not a sign you're behind, it is a sign you're alive. Every challenge you face, every moment you stumble, is forging you into someone capable of carrying your dreams. Resilience is not the absence of pain, but the courage to rise through it. I faced rejection, exile, moments when I felt the world had passed me by. Yet I kept going, not because I was fearless, but because I refused to let the illusion of time steal my purpose. You too will face moments when the weight of being behind feels crushing, when the world's clock ticks louder than your heart. In those moments, pause, breathe, feel the strength that has carried you this far. It is not loud or showy, it is quiet, steady, like the rhythm of the cosmos. You are not defined by the years you think you've lost. You are defined by the courage you summon now, the choice to rise and move forward. The universe does not care about your timeline. It cares about your fire, your will, your unrelenting drive to become. Becoming requires adaptability. The universe is not fixed. It shifts, rewrites its own laws. I learned this as I chased truths that defied the science of my time. My ideas were not born perfect. They evolved, bent to new evidence, grew with each question I dared to ask. Your journey, too, must bend. The plans you made, the timelines you set, they may unravel, shift, change. Do not fight this. Embrace it. Like a river, you must flow around obstacles, find new channels, carve new paths. The feeling of being behind is not a chain. It is an invitation to adapt, to grow, to redefine what your life can be. Think of a tree in a storm. It does not fight the wind. It sways, its roots deep, its branches flexible. That is you. The storms of life, delays, setbacks, doubts, are not here to break you. They are here to teach you how to bend, how to grow, how to stand taller when the sky's clear. I adapted time and again, reshaping my ideas as the universe revealed its secrets. You must do the same. Your potential is not tied to a single moment or a single plan. It is alive, capable of transforming as you do. Let it. Let yourself. The life you seek is not a race to a finish line, but a journey, and every twist in the path is a chance to become more. In this becoming, gratitude is your compass. Not the forced smile of empty positivity, but the deep, soul-shaking awe of being alive in a universe so vast, so beautiful. I felt it when I looked at the stars, when I saw not just science but poetry. Every moment you breathe, every step you take is a gift. See it, feel it. The detours, the struggles, the quiet mornings when the world feels new. They are all threads in the tapestry of your life. Gratitude does not erase the feeling of being behind. It transforms it, turning regret into wisdom, fear into fuel. It reminds you that you are not late. You are here now with a purpose that is yours alone. And as you live, let learning be your light. I never stopped asking, never stopped seeking, even when the answers eluded me. The universe is a teacher, and every experience, every triumph, every delay is a lesson. What has life shown you lately? Not the shallow truths of comparison or success, but the deep ones about your strength, your purpose, your heart. Learning is not a chore. It is a rebellion against the lie that you're behind. It is the choice to grow, to question, to see every moment as a chance to know more, to be more. The world may tell you you've missed your moment, but you were made to seize this one, to learn from every step and shine brighter for it. Learning is not solitary. You're not alone in the vastness, racing against a clock that doesn't exist. You're woven into a tapestry of stories, connected to every soul, every dream. I found strength in the minds that challenged me, the hearts that believed in me. The feeling of being behind can isolate you, make you feel you're running alone. But connection breaks that illusion. Seek the ones who see the fire in you, who remind you that your journey is not a race but a story. They are not just companions, they are constellations, guiding you home. Cherish them. Let them remind you that you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, growing into the person you were born to become. And do not forget to offer that light to yourself. Compassion is not weakness. It is the courage to hold your own heart gently. I stumbled, doubted, felt the sting of time's passing. But I learned to forgive myself, to see my detours not as failures, but as proof of my humanity. You too must learn this. The voice that tells you you're behind is not your truth. It is a shadow, and shadows fade when you turn toward the light. Be kind to the person you are becoming. They are fighting battles no one else can see, carrying dreams no one else can hold. They are enough. This compassion extends beyond you. The world is not your judge, though it may feel so. It is a mosaic of stories, each one as fragile and fierce as your own. I saw this in the faces of those I met, in the hopes they carried. To step beyond the feeling of being behind is to see the humanity in others, to recognize that their journeys, their struggles, mirror yours. Your potential is not just for you. It is a gift to the world, a spark that can light 1,000 fires. Live for that. Let your life be a beacon, not just for yourself, but for those who will walk the paths you illuminate. And in this living, let wonder be your guide. I never lost the childlike awe that drew me to the cosmos, the thrill of chasing truths too vast to grasp. That wonder is yours too. It is the flame that burns through the weight of feeling behind, the spark that keeps your potential alive. When the path feels long, when the world's clock ticks too loudly, look up, see the stars, feel the vastness of the universe, and know that you are part of it. Your dreams are not late, they are timeless, woven into the fabric of the cosmos. Sing their song. Let wonder carry you through the moments when courage alone is not enough. But wonder is not passive. It is a call to create, to act, to dare. The world will tell you you're too late, that your chance has passed. I ignored that voice. I chased ideas that seemed impossible, questions that had no answers. And in that chase, I found meaning. Your potential is not bound by time. It is bound by action. Create something, a story, a solution, a moment that echoes beyond you. The feeling of being behind is not your truth. It is a lie, and you were made to shatter it, to leave a mark that the universe will remember. That mark is your purpose. Not a grand mission written in the stars, but the quiet truth that gives your life meaning. For me, it was the pursuit of truth, the joy of unraveling the universe's secrets. For you, it may be different. A family you love, an idea you bring to life, a light you shine in the darkness. Whatever it is, let it be your anchor, your reason to move beyond the illusion of being behind. The world's clock may tick, but your purpose is timeless, a fire that burns brighter with every step you take. Purpose is not a destination, it is a journey. It weaves through every choice, every struggle, every moment of doubt. I found mine in the questions that kept me awake, in the moments when the universe seemed to whisper back. Your purpose is no less powerful. It is the life you imagine when the world is quiet, the one that makes your heart race, your soul sing. It is not a race against time, it is a call. And answering it requires surrender, not to defeat, but to the flow of your own becoming. Let go of the need to catch up, to measure yourself by others' lives. The universe is too vast for that, and so are you. Trust the mystery. Trust the part of you that knows, even when your mind doubts. I didn't have all the answers when I began. I had faith in the questions. Your dreams are your questions, and every step you take is an answer, unfolding in its own time. Surrender to that rhythm. Let it carry you, not to a finish line, but to a life that feels like home. The feeling of being behind is not your truth. It is a shadow, and you were made to step into the light, to grow, to become more with every breath. And as you move, carry gratitude in your heart, not as a duty, but as a lens. See the world through it, and everything shifts. The struggles become teachers, the detours become guides, the joys become eternal. I felt this when I looked at the cosmos, when I saw not just equations but poetry. You are here now in this fleeting, miraculous moment. You are alive in a universe that hums with possibility. That is no small thing. It is everything. Gratitude is your strength, the quiet power that transforms the weight of being behind into the freedom of being alive. This power is yours, always. The world will test you, remind you of the years you think you've lost, try to convince you you're too late. But your potential is not fragile. It is a fire, a force, a truth that cannot be dimmed. Stand tall. Feel the pulse of your dreams, the rhythm of your purpose. You are not behind. You are here now, with a story to write, a life to live. The stars are watching. They know your fears, your hopes, your quiet strength, and they believe in you. The universe is not a race, it is a canvas, and you were made to paint it with every choice, every dream. The canvas is yours, and it is infinite. The feeling of being behind is not a verdict. It is a call to create, to act, to claim the life that waits for you. I broke free of my own doubts by chasing truths that scared me, by refusing to let time define me. You too are breaking free, step by step, dream by dream. The world's clock is not your master. You are alive, burning with a fire that cannot be contained. This is your moment. Live it. Dare it. Write a story that echoes through the stars. Your potential is not a race against others. It is a truth to be lived. I learned this as I wrestled with the cosmos, as I dared to act despite the years that seemed to slip away. Every choice you make, every step you take, is a victory over the illusion of being behind. You are not your detours. You are your courage, your dreams, your unrelenting will to become. The universe crafted you for this, to create, to inspire, to leave a mark that outlives you. Action is your rebellion against time, not reckless haste, but deliberate, persistent steps toward the life you see. I built my theories one equation at a time, one question at a time, one choice at a time. Your potential lies in those choices. The choice to create when you're tired, to dream when you're scared, to move when the world says you're too late. Action is your proof that you are not behind. It is the spark that turns potential into reality, the bridge between the life you imagine and the life you live. But action is not reckless. It is rooted in clarity, a clarity that comes from knowing what matters most. My clarity came from my love for truth, from the questions that drove me to see the universe anew. What is your clarity? Is it the people you love, the change you want to bring, the art you were born to create? Find it, hold it. Let it be the light that guides you when the weight of time grows heavy. The feeling of being behind clouds your clarity, makes you forget why you started. But you were made to remember, to live for something that sets your soul on fire. And there will be darkness. The path to greatness is not lit with constant sun. It is shadowed, uncertain, full of moments when you question everything. I knew those moments, when my ideas faltered, when the world's judgment echoed in my own heart. But I learned this. Darkness is not the end. It is the beginning. It is where you find your strength, where you discover what you're made of. Your potential does not fade in the dark. It shines brighter, a beacon that calls you forward. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust, too, in the power of persistence. The world celebrates arrivals, but I know the truth. Arrivals are built on countless unseen moments, moments of struggle, of doubt, of quiet resolve. The nights I spent wrestling with a single idea, the years I chose to keep going when I felt behind, they shaped me. Your potential is shaped the same way. Every step you take, every moment you choose to move, is a victory. The feeling of being behind is not your truth. It is a lie, and you were made to shatter it, to build your dreams one persistent choice at a time. And as you build, know that you are not alone. Your potential is not just yours. It is a thread in the fabric of the universe, connected to every dream, every heart. I found this in the conversations that sparked my ideas, in the quiet support of those who believed in me. Your journey too is shaped by others, by the hands that lift you, the voices that remind you of your fire. But it is also shaped by the hands you extend, the light you share. To live beyond the illusion of being behind is to inspire, to create a ripple that touches lives you may never know. Your potential is a gift, not just to you, but to the world. Use it. Share it. Let it shine. That shine is your legacy, not a monument etched in stone, but a feeling, a spark, a shift that lives on in the world you touch. I never sought fame, I sought truth, and in seeking, I left something behind, a way of seeing the universe that others could build upon. Your legacy is no less powerful. It is the courage you show, the dreams you chase, the love you give. The feeling of being behind leaves no mark. It fades like whispers in the wind. But you were made to carve something deeper, something that echoes through the cosmos. To carve it, you must embrace the unknown. The universe is vast, its edges unseen, its mysteries endless. I lived in that unknown, chasing questions with no promise of answers. Your potential lives there too. It is not bound by time or certainty. It is wild, untamed, alive with possibility. Embrace that wildness. Let it scare you, thrill you, push you to move when the world says you're too late. The unknown is not a threat. It is your birthplace. It is where your potential becomes real, where you become more than you ever imagined. And in that becoming, find joy. Not the fleeting rush of arrival, but the deep, unshakable joy of living a life true to your heart. I felt it in the moments when an idea clicked, when the universe seemed to open before me. You will feel it too, in the moments when you create, when you connect, when you stand in the truth of who you are. That joy is your proof that you are not behind. It is the universe singing through you, reminding you that you were made for this, for the daring, the dreaming, the doing. But joy does not mean ease. The path is long, and there will be nights when the stars seem far. I knew those nights, when doubt was louder than hope, when the weight of time felt too heavy to bear. In those moments I looked to the cosmos, to the vastness that held me, and I remembered, I am part of this. So are you. You are not alone in your struggles. The universe is with you, in you, through you. It believes in you, even when you cannot believe in yourself. Lean into that. Let it carry you forward. And as you go, let your dreams be your defiance. Defy the voice that says you're too late, too slow, too far behind. Defy the world that measures you by its clocks and its rules. I defied those voices when I reimagined the universe. When I dared to see what others could not. You too can defy. Your potential is your rebellion. Your proof that you were not made to race against time, but to create within it, to shine, to change the world in ways only you can. So stay in, move, dream. The universe is watching, and it knows your name. You are not behind. You are alive, boundless, infinite. This is your moment, your life, your story. Write it with every breath, every choice, every step. The stars do not rush, and neither must you. You were made for the eternal, for the kind of courage that rewrites what's possible. Go, create, be, never stop. The stars do not judge your pace. They burn eternal, their light a call to those who dare to answer. I answered with my questions, my dreams, my refusal to let time define me. Now it is your turn. The feeling of being behind is a lie, but your potential is a truth, a force, a legacy waiting to be written. Break free. Step into the life you were born to live, the one that burns in your heart. You are not late. You are enough. Go. Be infinite.